Now, we all know that hindsight is 2020, but that's especially the case here with Michael Hunter and the way that his career has panned out since turning down an opportunity to face Filip Hrgović in an IBF heavyweight eliminator, because he went and signed a deal with Triller, apparently for a lot of money, and fought some less than stellar opposition, but subsequently his career has stagnated. He's been inactive for a year now since his disappointing performance against Jerry Forrest, where he got a very controversial draw. He was lucky to get that result in that fight. He tried to arrange a fight against Hughie Fury, but Fury pulled out on 2 occasions, and that's apparently scrapped completely now. Hunter says that he tried to fight Martin Bakole in the rematch. He said that Bakole declined to fight him in that rematch on the 21st of January on the Eubank Smith card. So yeah, he's kind of out in the cold at the moment. And is he regretting turning down that Filip Hrgović opportunity, particularly since Hrgović didn't look great against Zhilei Zhang? Maybe Michael Hunter looked at that fight and thought, you know what? I should have just taken that. I'd be knocking on the door of a world title. But instead, Michael Hunter wanted the fast money. And sometimes, yeah, fast money can seem tempting, but it isn't always what's best for you in the long run. Sometimes taking, a big check in the short term can actually be detrimental to you financially in the long term. And that appears to be the case with Michael Hunter. Now, I know a lot of you are not particularly fussed about Michael Hunter. You don't think he's that good. You don't think he's going to go anywhere anyway. If he had fought Filip Hrgović, many of you would have been picking Hrgović to win. I get that. But me personally, I think Michael Hunter is a talented heavyweight. It doesn't have his age here listed on BoxRec. I think he must be at least 34 or 35 at this point. I'm going to see if it says here in this. Yeah, he's 34. So he's in his mid-30s. He really needs to be getting a move on if he's going to, as I predicted several years ago, cause at least one major upset in the heavyweight division. He's going to need to get into a position in the very near future. And I'm talking about in 2023, he needs to be in a position where he's become, let's say, mandatory challenger, or he's fighting in eliminators to become mandatory challenger by the end of the year, etc. If he does that, then I think he'll still be on course to cause a major upset. And to be clear, I'm not saying Michael Hunter is going to dominate the division. I just think he will cause, or he has the potential at least, time's ticking, he's got the potential at least to cause at least one major upset. And remember, I predicted that Alexander Usyk would definitely, in my estimation, cause one major upset. And I was saying this after his fight against Chaz Witherspoon. And a lot of people were skeptical when I said it after that fight. They were even more skeptical when I doubled down on the claim after Usyk's performance against Chisora. I said, this guy is still going to cause a major upset in the heavyweight division. They didn't believe it. They asked me in the comment section of my Usyk Chisora video if I wanted to change my mind about Usyk causing an upset. And I said, no, I don't want to change my mind. He's going to cause a major upset. You see, so I was right about Usyk. Maybe I'll be right about Michael Hunter. But if I am to be right about him, he needs to get a move on. And the next time he gets an opportunity, like the one he had, to face someone like Filip Hrgović in a final eliminator, he needs to grab it with both hands. Stop thinking about short-term money. Start thinking long-term. Sometimes you got to take short change in the short term to get the big money in the long term. Long money, as they call it in the United States, right? He's thinking about short money. Think about long money. So, yeah, that's my take on Michael Hunter right now. You can't have sympathy, obviously, because, again, turned down the Hrgović fight after saying that you'd fight anyone. In fact, Michael Hunter, I swear, correct me if I'm wrong, said he would fight anyone for free just to get an opportunity. But he didn't do it. And nobody's been able to fill me in on this to this point. What happened between Michael Hunter and Hasim Rahman? Was it a money issue? Because he appears to no longer be with Hasim Rahman. I believe Hasim Rahman was his trainer and manager at one point. Why is he no longer with him? Yeah, and again, I'm not 100% sure that Rahman was also his manager, but he was certainly at least his trainer. Was it a situation where Hunter felt like he was paying Rackman too much? See, what Hasim Rackman had was experience, not only just as a fighter, but experience in the boxing business. That kind of experience is invaluable. Hasim Rackman also had the wisdom, understanding when to take certain fights. He's been through it all, Hasim Rackman. But apparently Michael Hunter felt like he knew better. If he'd stayed with Rackman, would he have taken that Filip Hrgović fight? I suspect he would have done. I can't guarantee, but I suspect he would have done. So it is what it is. You make your bed, now you got to sleep in it. And that's what Michael Hunter has to do here. As I say, if he gets another opportunity against a dangerous fighter in an eliminator, he has to grab it with both hands at the age of 34. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below.